Behind the Badge, brought to you by Big O Tires.
All right, well, if you cut down your own Christmas tree this year, you may already know there's a cop for that. One example is a ranger with the Utah Bureau of Land Management. ABC4's Brian Carlson shows us where the job takes him in tonight's Behind the Badge report.
When you're a ranger, you have a pretty big office. Between two BLM rangers, they cover 5 million acres. In the middle of that are scores of wild Christmas trees you can cut down and take home for the holidays.
There it is.
If you wanted to be like Clark W. Griswold this year and cut down your own Christmas tree, doing it in Utah means you probably ran into rangers like Matt Gochis with the Bureau of Land Management.
Everybody that I've talked to has said that this is one of the best things they've done all year as a family.
Ranger Gochis patrols lands in the Utah BLM Christmas tree cutting program, letting you traipse around the mountains like Stockton Canyon in Tooele County on search for the perfect Christmas tree.
So this would be a decent one after we kind of trim it up a little bit, but this is probably a 2 or 3 year old tree.
He says this year is more popular than ever to ditch the tree lots and find your own. Utah sold 4,500 tree cutting permits, more than any state in the country.
People on social media are starting to understand the beauty of BLM and the beauty of the public lands, and they want that experience of cutting down that tree themselves.
He says knowing what to look for helps.
When you're trying to find a good Christmas tree, Ranger Gochis says look for areas like this where wildfires cleared out the larger vegetation. He says it makes room for newer, fuller trees.
It has some really good thick needles in here. It'll give you good depth for good ornaments.
Being out in these mountains is a job Gochis loves. You get your steps in with this job, don't you?
Yep.
And like Clark Griswold, if you can drive off with the perfect tree, Gochis knows he's helped spread a little Christmas spirit.
Gochis says although the job is pretty chill, it can get pretty interesting at times. This year he busted a commercial company illegally chopping down over 70 Christmas trees. There's always someone, he says, in a small two-wheel drive car that thinks they can load up a tree bigger than their car that they can handle. Back to you.